Subscribe Technity and press the bell icon so that you never miss updates from Technity. Hello guys, welcome to Technity. We all need speed internet connection and the technology is marching forward to make it faster and even faster. At the beginning we had 1G and then later 2G came into picture, which enabled us to send text messages from one person to another person, and then 3G was invented, which allowed us to make video calls as well as send images and videos. So now at the present we have 4G, which has a huge bandwidth of 2600 megahertz, and then 5G is into the future, which will be implemented around 2020s. I would like to talk about another form of connectivity called Wi-Fi, which basically uses radio signals, and Wi-Fi connectivity basically helps us to connect our laptop, PC, desktop, smart watches, smartphones and all the smart devices to the internet without any wired connection or without any physical connection. So it's completely wireless connection technology. So let's have a look at another form of connectivity called LiFi, which means light fidelity, which is our today's topic. So stay with me till the end. We shall discuss what is LiFi, how does it work, its advantages and demerits as well as its future scope. So let's begin. So before going to LiFi technology, let's have a look at Wi-Fi technology. So basically we are all aware of Wi-Fi technology, and it uses radio signals to transmit or receive the informations between the internet and the device in which Wi-Fi has enabled. So these informations will be encrypted in the form of binary data. So in the same way, the LiFi technology, light fidelity technology, is used in which the data is transmitted in the form of visible light through LEDs, that is light emitting diodes, and it is received by the photodiodes present in the devices in which LiFi has enabled, which provides more secure and more faster connectivity to our homes and businesses. So how does LiFi works? So basically LiFi uses light for the transmission and reception of data. Instead of radio signals in form of Wi-Fi, which is used to transfer the data in form of binary signals, when the visible light is received by the receiver in case of LiFi technology, then the received data is decrypted or decoded by the decoder present in the reception side, and then the action is performed according to given input. So this sentence is somewhat complicated, and let us simplify this sentence by understanding infrared technology. So basically the principle of infrared technology is almost same as that of the LiFi technology. Basically we have our televisions in our homes which uses IR technology, and we can control our TV with the help of remote. Suppose if I want to change the channel in my TV, I would like to press one key which changes channel in my TV. So basically what happens is, when I press button in my remote, it will be converted into binary forms by the encoder, and then it is sent to the receiver at the television side in the form of or via infrared radiations. So then the receiver receives the signals, and then with the help of decoder the information will be decoded and the action will be performed according to given input, that is the channel will get changed. So as in the same way the LiFi technology works, in which the data will be encoded in the form of light and sent through LED light emitting diodes, and also the photodiode is kept at the reception side of the device in which LiFi technology has enabled, which decodes and executes the command which is given in the input. So yes, as the LiFi technology is implemented, we will all have internet wherever the bulb is present. But the bulb does not refer to bulbs which are present at our homes. So these are the specialized LED light emitting diodes, or the specially designed light emitting diodes, which can transmit the data in form of visible light. So basically why use LEDs? Why not CFLs? So we all know that LED stands for light emitting diodes, which is basically a diode. So diodes are made up of semiconductors, and we all know that semiconductors have a property of switching action. So switching actions help us to transmit data from one place to another place. Hence we use LEDs for Li-Fi technology. So let's have a deep look into its working. Basically, the LEDs are connected with the LED driver, which connects the LED and the internet or the server, and the information will be transmitted from the server to the LED with the help of LED driver, and also LED driver powers the light emitting diode. So once the information is present at the LED encodes the information into a visible light form, and then it transmits the information into a photodiode at the receiver side of the device in which the Li-Fi technology has enabled. And once the information is present at the LEDs, it encodes the informations and transmit in the form of visible radiations. These mechanisms, that is the mechanism of transmission of data from the LED to the photodiode present at the receiver side, will occur in the form of flickering, and the rate of flickering will be very high that our human eyes cannot see the flickering, but the photodiode at the reception side will receive the visible lights, that is information, and decodes it and performs the action which it has supposed to do. So this action of transmission occurs at very fast speed since it is sent in form of visible rays. But in case of Wi-Fi, we use radio signals which has less velocity when compared to light. So it can be said that the radio signals will have a frequency of 300 gigahertz, whereas a light or the visible light will have a frequency of 790 terahertz. So it is almost 10,000 times faster than that of Wi-Fi. So let's have a look at the advantages of Li-Fi. The basic advantage is it is very faster, that is around 10,000 times faster than the Wi-Fi, and the second one would be the data will be more encrypted or more secured. So because in case of radio signals, if two or more signals having same characteristics like velocity, phase angle, frequency will get superpositioned or overlapped, and the original signal get distracted. But this does not happen in Li-Fi, because until and unless you have clear line of sight, you cannot distract a signal in Li-Fi technology. So also the Li-Fi technology does not produce any distractions in sensitive devices which are used in hospitals or other research areas. So we can implement Li-Fi technology in such areas. So let's have a look at its future scope. So basically, by the implementation of Li-Fi, the speed will be increased dramatically, and in case of public field, the Li-Fi can be used as public hotspots which provide internet connection to all the people at a very fast speed. While flying, we are not supposed to connect our devices or smart devices to the internet. Hence, we have to keep our devices in flight mode. But if Li-Fi technology is implemented, we will be able to connect to our internet and have internet facility in our smart devices with using a light or LED that is connected to our seats. So, and one of the such advantages, Wi-Fi does not work underwater. So in such case, we can implement Li-Fi technology which can help us in military research and navigation purpose. And one more, in hazardous places like nuclear power plant and in some mining areas, the use of Wi-Fi is strictly prohibited. So in such case, if we want to have an internet facility, we can go for Li-Fi technology, in which we can use Li-Fi technology in such hazardous places. So far we discussed about advantages of Li-Fi as well as its future scope. But everything will have certain disadvantages, right? So Li-Fi also has some disadvantages. One of the main potential disadvantages is the Li-Fi technology uses visible light, so it is distracted by physical barriers such as walls or anything comes in between the light, the signal will get distracted. So in today's discussion we saw about the Li-Fi, how does it work, and also its future scope as well as advantage and demerits. So thank you for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe Technity for further technical videos. Thank you.